On May 8, 2025, Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost was elected as Pope Leo XIV, the first American Pope, marking a historic turn for the Catholic Church with a clear commitment to a missionary, synodal and peace-driven vision. Read more on the front page. This Sunday's Gospel calls us to love as Jesus did by serving humbly, welcoming the rejected and embracing the cross. Our Sunday readings reflection this week is by Father Philip Tay, OCD. The Chapel of St. Joseph in Tanjung Kling, Malacca was filled with joy on May 1st as the faithful gathered for prayer and Mass celebrating St. Joseph the Worker with reflections on how his two feast days embody both the being and doing of Christian life. The Feast of St. Joseph was celebrated from May 1st to 4th in Bidor, Perak, with themed reflections by Fr James Pitchay and a special procession through Bidor town, honouring St. Joseph as model of work, faith and family leadership. Over at St. Joseph's Church in Kuala Lumpur, the novena and feast day unfolded as a sacred journey of hope with daily masses, themed reflections, a Blessed Sacrament procession and community fellowship. The Diocese of Penang launched the Perjalanan Salib with a Mass at St. Anne's Minor Basilica, where the faithful received the cross that began its journey in Sabah during the Malaysia Catholic Youth Day 2025. On April 26th, the Assisi Beloved Community Ministry at the Church of St. Francis of Assisi marked the Jubilee for persons with disabilities with a day of faith-filled reflection, celebration and inclusive community engagement. As the church journey from Easter to Pentecost, the Klang District Churches united on May 1st for multilingual formation on the Holy Spirit-themed Flames of the Fire, hosted at Our Lady of Lourdes and led by local clergy. 35 Catholic leaders from across Malaysia gathered for the Haggai Seminar from May 1st to 4th at the Monsignor Aloysius Spirituality Centre, equipping themselves for evangelization under the theme His Last Command, Our First Concern. In our youth section, the first ever Malaysia Catholic Youth Day MCYD took place from March 31st to April 6, 2025, uniting over 1,000 young delegates from Malaysia and neighbouring countries for a dynamic week of faith through the Youth Assembly and Youth Festival. All this and more Catholic news and stories in Malaysia and around the globe in this week's issue, plus a congratulatory message from our Prime Minister, Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim, on the election of Pope Leo XIV as the next pontiff. If you found this video helpful, do give us a like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next snapshot. Have a blessed weekend.